Welcome to another edition of the Linked Parishes podcast. It is beginning to feel a lot like Christmas. A busy but wonderful time of the year. Lots of things happening around the Peninsula Churches. I'm recording this on Friday, the 6th of December. And on Saturday the 7th, there is a lot happening. We've got the Christmas breakfast at the Ardgour Inn, gathering from 9:15 for breakfast at 9:30. I'll be confirming numbers with Luke at the hotel later on today. And if you are listening to this on Friday the 6th and want to come along and join us, then do contact me ASAP. Christmas breakfast tomorrow, Saturday the 7th of December. And on Saturday afternoon over at Granton-on-Spey is Jade McLean's induction to her new charge of Granton-on-Spey and Dalnane Bridge, linked with Cromdale and Advey. And that service is happening at 2 o'clock. So plenty time to get across to Granton. Hope the ferry's running okay tomorrow morning. So that's 2 o'clock at Granton at Inverallen Church. And we wish Jade every blessing as she embarks on this, her first charge, having completed not only her training, but now a year as assistant minister with us here on the Peninsula Churches. We will miss you, Jade, but we wish you all the very best for this new chapter in life and ministry. If you are not over in Granton, you will be interested to know that in the Strontian Village Hall, there's the Soonart Community Auction at 7 o'clock. Maybe folk will be back from Granton by then. So lots around the community and around the church. Sunday the 8th, the second Sunday in Advent, when we light a candle for peace to join the candle of hope. And how our world needs those things at this time. Hope, a defiant standing against what otherwise would so easily be despair as we think on all that is going on around our world. And we will certainly be praying for the peace of the world, remembering especially those places touched by war, conflict, hatred, misunderstanding around our world, our communities, our families, and within ourselves. May we know peace. There'll be worship on Sunday at Ardgour Church, as there always is, 10 o'clock. Most Sundays, first, second, third and fourth Sundays of the month. Watch out when there's a fifth Sunday, as happens on the 29th of December, when there will be a joint service at 11 o'clock, a festival of carols and readings. But back to the 8th, there will be worship at 11 o'clock at Ardnamurchan Church, 12 o'clock at Strontian, and then in the afternoon we have carols at Kingairloch. Maybe not quite dark enough at 2 o'clock for it to be carols by candlelight, but a wonderful celebration there. And then at 3 o'clock down at Keele Church, there's the launch of the Keele Christmas Tree Festival. I believe there are now 18 Christmas trees beautifully adorning the church down at Keele. And there will be music, there'll be songs, a celebratory concert organised by Riona and Megan White. And I'm looking forward to catching the tail end of that after Kingairloch. And yeah, That's Sunday, the 8th of December. Wednesday, there'll be Wednesday evening prayers as usual. You'll find that online on Facebook and on YouTube, youtube.com/ at Peninsula Churches. That's the at symbol, Peninsula Churches. You'll find lots of videos there. We're now at over 500 videos since the church YouTube channel was launched in March 2020. So that's, goodness, almost 5 years of those online videos, appreciated by many locally and further afield. And it is wonderful to be able to connect with folk in so many different ways. On Friday the 13th, down at Drimnan Hall, there is a gathering for carol singing that the local community have organised, and asked if I would be down there to join with them. Drimnan Hall, 6 o'clock on Friday the 13th. And then on Saturday the 14th, we have the Peninsula Carols. And that's something that's been happening for many a year. And we're doing something a wee bit different. It's going to be on a Saturday, a wee bit earlier than usual, and preceded by a buffet lunch gathering from 1 o'clock, and then between 2 and 4 there's going to be lots of different activities happening to allow us to engage with the season, with Advent and Christmas, in some craft activities. There'll be some video to watch, there'll be things to ponder, things to do, something for all ages. And we hope that many will come along and share in that. If the music things and the craft things isn't what lights your candle, then come along and just have a blether. There'll be tea and coffee and mince pies, particularly at 4 o'clock, as we begin to turn things around for the Peninsula Carols, which will be at 4:30. A celebration with some familiar, maybe some new, not so familiar carols, Christmas songs, and some readings reminding us of that old story, ever new, as we celebrate incarnation, that God comes to be with us with those good gifts of peace, hope, joy, love, and so much more. And as I was saying earlier, how the world needs those gifts. Then we move into the third week in Advent, and on Sunday the 15th we light the pink candle. Often it's 3 purples and a pink, the pink candle of joy, marking that. It's not quite the midpoint this year, the way the dates fall. We remember that gift of joy. Worship at Ardgour Church, 10 o'clock. Acharacal Church, 11 o'clock. Ella Gill will be leading worship there and then. And there will be a service at Ardnamurchan Church in Kilhowan, led by the Free Church of Scotland, as is usually the case on the third Sunday of the month. There'll be worship at 12 noon at Keele Church, and then on Monday the 16th of December, 6 o'clock, if you are around Strontian, do gather at the police station, well, around the tree now adorned with the Christmas lights, and there'll be some carol singing with the Soonart Singers and many others. I hope you can join in that. 6 o'clock at the tree by the police station in Strontian. Wednesday evening prayers again on the 18th of December. And then on the 19th at Ardgour Church, there'll be a gathering at 11 o'clock, recognising that Christmas can be a difficult time for many. Those who have lost loved ones in recent times, facing Christmas without them, facing New Year with memories that or maybe hard, painful. And we want to acknowledge that Christmas is not all filled with joy and tinsel and wonderful things. So there will be a service. Often these services, they're sometimes called a Blue Christmas. We're calling ours Time to Remember. Time to remember those we have loved and lost. Time to reflect on the many losses and hurts and pains in life. But we bring that hope and peace into all those situations. So a quiet, contemplative time of worship and reflection. There'll be an opportunity to light a candle as we remember those no longer with us here. Then as we move into the final week of Advent, beginning on Sunday the 22nd of December, again Sunday services around different venues. Ardgour Church at Acharacal at 11 o'clock. There'll be an all-age nativity celebration. And I hope that we've got a lovely full church as we did on that occasion last year. Lots of engagement from lots of folk around the Acharacal community. So 11 o'clock Sunday the 22nd for the all-age nativity celebration. 11 o'clock at Ardnamurchan Church, 12 o'clock at Strontian Church. And in the afternoon, we have our monthly Zoom worship with communion. And if you would like to join in that and don't have the Zoom connection, then do speak to myself or one of the elders. Then on Monday, the 23rd, getting close to Christmas, Monday the 23rd at 6:30, we have carols at Treeslake Hall, where there will also be mulled wine, mince pies, tea, coffee, a good gathering together for the community around there. Christmas Eve, 4 o'clock at Kilhowan and at Keele, at Ardnamurchan Church and at Keele Church, 4 o'clock for a Christmas Eve celebration. And then at 7 o'clock, early evening, Ella will be leading worship at Acharacal Church, and I will be at Strontian Church, 7 o'clock. Those will be family-friendly celebrations for Christmas Eve. And for those of you who are up much later, there's the watch night service, 11:30 at Ardgour Church. And that service will also be live streamed on YouTube. And we hope that many will be able to share in that. Christmas Day, Ella will be leading worship at Acharacal Church, 10:30 on Wednesday the 25th. So it's a Wednesday. There will be Wednesday evening prayers at 10 o'clock. Probably pre-recorded, but it will be happening on the 25th of December and also on the 1st of January, New Year's Day, another Wednesday. And the Sunday between Christmas and New Year, the Festival of Carols, 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. Note the different time at Ardgour Church for a joint service, joint celebration, and there'll be tea and coffee and mince pies afterwards, as there will be at Ardnamurchan Church in Kilhowan, where Ella will be leading similar gathering. Would you like to read one of we might not do the full 9 lessons and carols, but there'll be several readings on that occasion. Volunteers welcome to share in that. So lots going on around this Advent and Christmas time around the Peninsula Churches. I hope you can share in some of that. Thank you. Thank you for listening to the Link Parishes podcast. I've been Donald McCorkindale, Minister of the Link Parishes of Ardgour, Morvern and Strontian, linked with Acharacal and Ardnamurchan. The podcast will be updated weekly on Friday mornings, and there'll be more news and chat from around the Peninsula Churches. God bless you all this Advent season. May hope and peace, joy, love, and all God's good gifts be yours this Advent and always.